Once upon a time, hidden deep within the emerald folds of the whispering forest, there was a village unlike any other, a village of fairies. Tiny as teacups and glowing like fireflies, the fairies lived in mushroom houses and sipped nectar from flower cups. They danced on dewdrops, painted the skies with morning colors, and whispered to the trees. Among them was a young fairy named Liora. She had shimmering silver wings, hair like golden silk, and a heart full of wonder. But unlike other fairies who were gifted in singing, healing, or wind dancing, Liora hadn't discovered her true talent yet. Each year, the fairies celebrated the Festival of Lights, a magical night when the Lantern of Light, an ancient glowing orb, was lit to keep the forest safe and bright for another year. It was a sacred task, given only to the fairy with the purest gift. This year, the honor was to go to a new fairy, and everyone hoped it would be them. Liora hoped too. Secretly, she dreamed that lighting the lantern would help her discover her gift. But deep down, she doubted herself. "What do I have to offer?" she often whispered to the moon. Then one chilly morning, just days before the festival, something terrible happened. The Lantern of Light vanished. Panic filled the air. The glowing blossoms wilted, and shadows crept closer to the heart of the forest. Without the lantern, the protective magic would fade, and darkness would take over. The fairy queen called a meeting under the great blossom tree. "We must find the lantern before the moon is full," the queen announced. "Without it, our light will be lost." The bravest fairies formed search parties, flying to the far corners of the forest. Liora wanted to help, but no one asked her to join. She was too small, too quiet, and too unsure. But that night, Liora felt a whisper in her heart, a soft voice that said, "Follow the light inside you." So she did. While others searched high and far, Liora wandered quietly through the forgotten parts of the forest, places where moonlight barely reached and the trees spoke only in riddles. She followed